Hi there, my darling Capricorns. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of October the 13th, 2025. So, my darling Capricorns, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the not wisdom of the oracle. This is the spirit animal oracle. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here and then finishing off with angel answer cards. Who can believe it is the middle of October already? I mean, these weeks are just flying by. The months are flying by. This year has flown by. I mean, soon I'll be doing 2026 preview readings. I mean, geez. Who would have thunk? I felt like I only just did the 2025 ones, but wow. Anyway. Huge. All right. My darling Capricorns, let's see what messages we've got for you as an overarching energy. Ooh, wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. And yeah, you know, we can all have times where life stings. I'm surprised that this has come up because every single reading I have done so far has been extremely positive. The Ace of Cups has shown up just about in every reading. It has been very positive. So we will have to get some more info on this for you, my darling Capricorns. But this may be the past energy. You know, this may have been what you are releasing and what you need to release, my darling Capricorn. So let us consult the tarot and we will see what messages we've got coming in for you. I mean, I shuffle these cards a lot. And like I said, the Ace of Cups, just about every single reading I have done has had the Ace of Cups. So, yeah, amazing. Okay. So let's see what we've got coming in for my darling Capricorns. What does Capricorn need to know? Page of Swords. Queen of Swords. And the Seven of Wands. Okay, yeah. Well, my darling Capricorns, it seems like you've got some things to go through. That's what I feel here. Just looking at what's on the table here. Still positive reading. I mean, there's no negativity here at all. But it's how you perceive it, I feel. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards. Then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Page of Swords. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know pages in the tarot are messengers. And this little fella, he comes in to spark your curiosity, my darling Capricorns. You know, is there something that, you know, you feel you've wanted to know more about, or someone that you feel you've wanted to know more about? What I'm feeling off this, you know, this can also be a card of someone watching you as well, of you being watched, something like that. So take that how it resonates. I feel more that you're being asked here to be more curious, my darling Capricorns, to ask more questions, to not take somebody's word, if that makes sense. That was what popped into my head. To find out more about a situation is what I feel this is saying to you, my darling Capricorns. So, you know, take that how it resonates. But yeah, I feel that there is a situation that, you know, you're not quite sure about, but I feel it would benefit you to be more curious and ask more questions, my darling Capricorns, because then you've got the Queen of Swords, and I feel in this energy that you're embodying, or that you need to embody this energy of the Queen of Swords this week, my darling Capricorn. So the Queen of Swords is, you know, is clarity, is gaining clarity, is, you know, sometimes she can be a little bit cold, but, you know, because she cuts through, she has her sword up and her hand out. She can cut through any of the crap. You know, she has clouds halfway up her body, which means her head is above the clouds, which means she has gained clarity here. So I feel that you being more curious with that Page of Swords will allow you to gain the clarity that you need here to, move forward, to be informed with a situation, my darling Capricorns, and to, with, and I'm going to sort of jump ahead here because it's what popped into my head, but you've got the Seven of Wands here, and we'll talk about it more. But the Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It's like when you know that you know when something is right or when something is for you, you've just got to go for it. And I feel that that is the clarity that you're going to gain here, is that you're going to just know that you know. The being more curious, asking more questions is going to allow you to get this clarity that you need, my darling Capricorns, to be able to make the decisions that you need to make to move forward with whatever goal, wish, or dream it is that you want in whatever aspect of your life this is relevant to you, my darling Capricorns. So as I said, the Seven of Wands here. So like I said, the Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It is a card of, you can see here that the wand is up. These other 6 wands are in front. She is defending her position here. And it's that energy of needing to defend your position. Have you been having to defend yourself, defend your motives, defend your actions, defend your decisions to someone? Have you had to do that? Stick to those convictions, my darling. Regardless of whether you've had to do that or not, you're being encouraged here, my darling Capricorns, to stick to that. Stick to your guns is the word that popped into my head. Have the courage of your convictions here. Don't allow anybody to sway you from your path. That's what I feel is coming in for you off this Seven of Wands card, my darling Capricorns. I just feel that you're needing to, or that you're in that energy of feeling that you're having to constantly defend yourself, my darling Capricorns. And that's, not a nice feeling sometimes to be in, to feel that, you're constantly having to defend your actions and your decisions. But I feel that if you do that, you'll come out the other side victorious, my darling Capricorns, because that's the energy that's here. It's a very clear message here for you. I feel that, if I'm going to put it all together, with this sometimes life stings. I feel that this could be, this makes you feel having to defend yourself all the time makes you, feel that, you're a bit prickly, I guess, or that you're not loving that this comes in, I suppose. You don't love this feeling. And look, nobody really loves having to constantly defend themselves all the time, but choose who you defend yourself to. If it's, I would be cautioning you to only defend yourself to those people that matter to you. Those that matter don't mind. What does it say? That those that matter don't mind, and those that mind don't matter. Honestly, you do you. You shouldn't have to be defending your actions, decisions, whatever, to anybody but yourself, my darling Capricorns. So, like I said, I'm going to put it all together. I do feel that you are in this energy of feeling that you have to defend yourself. I feel, though, if you can get some more, if you be more curious about a situation, get some more clarity, embody the energy of the Queen of Swords, cut through the crap, put your head above the clouds and gain that clarity, my darling Capricorns, that this will, that will be your answer, I feel, is to get more clarity, get the answers that you need here. And I feel that you'll get it because you're going to be embodying that energy of the Queen of Swords. So, yeah, I feel that this is only temporary energy for you, my darling Capricorns. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'd love to know if this resonates with you. If you can see something here that I can't, drop it down in the comments. You know, I don't mind if you've got a different opinion than what I have. And please do like, share, subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. Helps the algorithm know that, you know, people want to watch my videos. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Capricorns. Yeah, recovery. I feel it could be very good for you and beneficial for you to take some time out for yourself. If this is the energy you're going through, you definitely need some time out. Yeah, and look, there could be a compromise that needs to happen, and only you will know if you're willing and prepared to compromise. I wouldn't compromise on your values and beliefs, but, you know, there might be a compromise that may need to happen here. Yeah, improving health. And that could just be a byproduct of you releasing the need to defend yourself here, my darling Capricorns. Within the next few weeks, they say, yeah, you're choosing your direction. And I think that's what you need to do is, you know, rather than constantly having to defend yourself, and you need to then just be curious, get the clarity you need, and change direction. Move on. Don't allow this to, you know, keep holding you back, my darling Capricorns, because I feel that that's what it's doing, is it's bringing you into that energy of, you know, holding you back, and it's not allowing you to move forward. And I feel that, you know, gaining the clarity that you need will help you to move forward, my darling Capricorns. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.